taking a
goes
tour
to
of
Montparnasse in
Chartres.
10 minutes if you take the direct
way to
train.
Chartres,
A little bit.
Versailles.
So there's a direct train which goes very fast to Montparnasse station in Paris. Less than 15 minutes. In Paris. Actually, there are some other roads, but that was one of the major roads taken by the Allies. You know how we call this road? The Road of Liberty. And you are going to see just further, there are milestones on this road where it says La Voie de la Liberté. Voilà, on suit à droite.
We're going to Chartres.
Two American villages located in Normandy with Omaha, so it starts on Utah and it goes throughout Normandy all the way to here and then to Paris. Otherwise, well, as you can see, since the land is very flat all around Chartres, you can see the cathedral from far away, and it's on purpose.
Quick stop in the distance to see Chartres as we're approaching the cathedral. Here we are at Chartres Cathedral. This is actually the fifth building on this site of Chartres Cathedral, Notre Dame de Chartres. We're going into it, and most famously known for its stained glass windows. There's window. A little overview of the area around. And here beautiful architecture around the cathedral. The south portal of the Cathedral of Chartres. And now we're going to the Market Street, and then we'll do inside later. Narrow street leading to the south facade. A little bit of a walking tour. The marketplace is here. We're in the marketplace of Chartres. Around noon, they start wrapping up. But this is a pretty permanent one. Beautiful overpass. Figures on the north side of Chartres Cathedral. We're at the back section of the Cathédrale de Chartres. Overview of the gardens. Little park behind. Some modern art on exhibition. Park behind. Park. Details to find buttresses and the size of the gallery, arcade of Chartres. We see Jesus outside the door, houses on the side. Bright sunny day to visit Notre Dame de Chartres. People's gathering.
Well, it saves you money.
They got airplanes from World War II.
It's not easy to see. It's the ascension when Jesus is going to heaven. So you see there are two angels, and there is like, it looks like water,
13th
but
century.
actually it's clouds. It's the sky, and Jesus is he goes to the ascension, and then you see many statues. So you see many not saints, sorry, the prophets and the people of the Old Testament.
On the next row up, on the left, you have the Last Supper, right? Jesus washing the feet of the apostles, right? See, and then 4 rows up, you have the crucifixion, right? And then the resurrection.
Renovation, you can see. Why? Because ladies like
Being renovated back to its original colors.
see with a sort of yellow jar or something. In fact, this window was
13th
offered
century
to the church
windows.
by water carriers.
The original.
You know what they do? They actually sell water. And those people became really rich because at that time there is no running water. If there is no
Donated by the water
no
carriers.
river, no well next to those people, and they were rich
Donated
enough.
by
It
the
was
water
a gift.
carriers.
And they were
3
rich enough
original
to offer a
windows
window. And of course, the theme
in the
of
12th
this window
century.
is the meeting of Jesus with Mary Magdalene just by the well. Of course, can you see 2 men? And you can see they have the
This
shoe
shoemaker
on
window.
their lap. You know, so they are making shoes.
Donated by the
and
shoemakers.
the 2 windows are the
Now we're going from the older section into the newly renovated section. The newly renovated section is done in the style originally of the cathedral. Cleaning and painting to resemble the original architecture and color. Going back to its original. Exterior area being renovated. The newly cleaned and renovated. The north rose window, the darker area, and the bright, new, shiny sanctuary. Very modern, but appropriately placed altar. The north window is dedicated to St. Anne, and it was donated by Louis IX, King Louis. Different prophets, but St. Anne is in the center with little Mary, baby Mary. Modern chairs, yet in keeping with the architecture. The opposite end, south windows. In the darker areas of the church, as we move to the older section, which is the ambulatory, but done in the more recent renovation style.
is probably from mid or second half of the 12th century, and it's considered as one of the oldest. It's not the oldest, but one of the oldest. And as you can see, she's very Byzantine. So the Virgin Mary looks very serious, as you can see. She is taking Jesus in front of her, so she is not the most important person, but Jesus
is more important than her, as you can see.
Candlelit in honor of Saint Therese of Lisieux in the renovated part of the church. Mary Chapel. Right ambulatory section of the Marian Chapel. The sanctuary, the Assumption of Mary.
Battery's done on this.
Notre Dame de Pilar, the side chapel. The oldest section.
Effectuer le parcours de la miséricorde en cette année sainte du jubilé de la miséricorde qu'a souhaité notre pape François. Un parcours vous sera proposé avec un jalon de plusieurs étapes. Il sera proposé en compagnie de notre évêque, Monseigneur Michel Ponsard. Nous invitons toutes les personnes qui sont présentes et qui souhaitent se joindre à ce parcours à se rendre au fond de la cathédrale dans le narthex.
They're announcing the service is beginning in a little while
Près du portail royal.
in the presence of the Archbishop. As we check out different areas of the church, we come to the conclusion of our visit of Notre Dame de Chartres sanctuary, being great and newly restored, and the restoration continues throughout the church building. We're following the people who are on pilgrimage outside the doors, the main door, which is never usually open. Somewhere in this crowd,
grâce au Père car il est bon, il est Deus, il vient le monde avec sagesse, il est
Bishop has a good voice. They're entering through the holy door. Door of mercy. Eiffel Tower at night, lit up, sparkling, huge monument, tons of lights, a marvel to behold. They need loud music playing with them, synchronated. I guess if you listen in the distance, there is music playing. I like the fact that they sell miniature little Eiffel Towers that light up like this as well.